Hi, so real quick. Now here's the issue which I really want to address about why does your brain freeze completely and your mind goes blank? As in when you take the first step towards building the confidence towards both thinking and speaking in English? Well, if that's you, and if this is the case, then today here in this video, I'm going to talk about what does it actually happen and what remedial action you can take in order to curb out this problem. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so firstly I want to start with why does it actually happen? Well, look, English itself should be treated as a language. After all, it's a language. It shouldn't be treated as a school subject, as what we youngsters normally do of our age, especially the students of our generation, have always been considering likely to be as a school subject, but that shouldn't be. And here's the ultimate psychology of both the students and their parents. For over years, we have been taught about different grammar forms such as tenses, parts of speech, adverbs, adjectives, and all grammar rules. Also with the vocabularies. But this is not going to help ultimately. Well, in this case or in this prospect, I'm not in any form trying to downplay grammar in any form. It's obviously essential to know grammar. I'm not saying that learning of grammar isn't necessary to learn English, but only rote learning of grammar rules and cramming of grammar rules won't let you make a fluent speaker of English. What eventually the case is with most of the students studying in Indian schools is that we oftentimes treat English as a school subject, not as a language, and it's likely to be the case of exam or examination-oriented study or patterns of studies as per learning the patterns of English. Our intention is just to pass the examination of English with sufficient good grades or marks as part of the academic curriculum. However, that shouldn't be the ultimate goal of learning English. Nobody treats it as a language. That's the whole problem. Moreover, the social diaspora or the social scenario in the Indian culture is likely to be that if you speak to someone in English, you're going to be judged, you're going to be trolled, you're going to be mocked, and also you're going to be taunted as a form of showing off or being arrogant. So that shouldn't be actually the case. Rather, you should be appreciated for making the first move towards speaking English. Moreover, many of our Indian parents are rather reluctant to let their children or sons and daughters speak in English at home, or rather to encourage them to speak with them in English. So overall, when it comes to speaking in English, you doubt yourself the following. Will I sound proper and correct? What if I make mistakes and people around me will make fun of me, will judge me, will make negative remarks about my English? And eventually all these factors contribute to your apparently the inner self-contemplation regarding this, and you ultimately avert yourself from further communicating or speaking in English. But that shouldn't be the case. All these contribute to the negative factors which are hindering or causing the roadblock or stumble to your way of improving better and better in English. Well, now let me ask you something. Firstly, let me ask you, when you speak your own native language, maybe Bengali, Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Punjabi, Gujarati, Marathi, Arabic, Russian, French, Spanish, whatever, do you follow the exact patterns of grammatical rules while speaking? Well, of course not. Then what is the need to bother much about making errors or mistakes whenever you tend to speak in English? You shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes. Gradually, you'll overcome this process of making fewer and fewer mistakes, and ultimately, you're going to be acing in speaking English like a pro. So, don't be afraid to make mistakes and start thinking itself in English. Start thinking yourself in English. Just ask yourself the question and try to answer in English. Throw yourself the questions. Throw certain questions to you yourself and try to speak about whatever in any form you want to give the answer to those questions. This is going to help you a lot. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. So if you like this video, then obviously do let me know in the comments, and do also let me know what future contents you require from me to be watching here on this YouTube channel. By the time, take care and bye-bye.